We are back here on Carolina Women. Once again, we are here at Birdie James. We are with our friend Elizabeth from Coastal Discovery Museum. We love it when you come. And we were just chatting. You can actually take a breath and regroup for the whole next a couple of months. You'll be putting things together. We're talking about an exhibit that's coming. I'm really excited to hear this.
So our next exhibit opens at the end of September. Okay. September 23rd is the opening date. The reception is the 28th. That's a Thursday from 5 to 7. We throw a very nice reception. It's free and open to the public.
I love that, yes.
Yeah, so stop by for a glass of wine and see the show. But this show is called Intricate Oceans, Coral, and Contemporary Art. Phew. And we're bringing in 7 artists for this, international and across the country, so it's very challenging for shipping. So right now I'm working on shipping from Portugal, and I have pieces coming from France, from San Francisco. So it's challenging and a big deal. These are international artists.
International artists, and it was really interesting when we were reading a little bit about the exhibit. I know enough to be dangerous, so bear with me. I'm gonna let you actually explain it. But this is really science too, and sustainability. Talk to us about just sort of the philosophy behind this exhibit.
So, I mean, at Coastal Discovery, obviously a big piece of our mission is about the environment.
Yes.
It's not all of our mission. We're history, art, and the environment, but obviously environment drives a lot. And so I do try to focus on exhibitions often that merge environment and art in some way. Sometimes we do more history-based things, but so this one, I mean, I'm an art curator, that's where I come from in this, but I always want to try to bring out, you know, we're trying to teach people, right, through the beauty of art. What can we do better for our environment? What should we know about that we don't know about? I mean, I think a lot of people don't know that we have coral reefs off of the coast of South Carolina, for instance.
I think that's what's exciting.
Yeah, and so those are deep sea coral reefs. They're different than what people think of, you know, off the coast of Belize or Australia and Hawaii, but they're still coral. And scientists are discovering more of these around the world. And so, you know, coral reefs are a very small percentage of the ocean, but they support the life, a huge percentage of the life of the ocean. And so I want people to care about the ocean health because it's the right thing to do. But if you can't bring yourself to feel that way, you should care about it because it's the food we eat, it's the tourism that supports our economies.
I love this.
The ocean touches all of us. Water touches all of us, and what happens to the oceans so follows humans.
It's really interesting. My daughter's a professor of coastal processes and coast beaches and rivers, so she says the same. I wish she was sitting here because she'd be like, she's got this.
Yes, Well, bring her to the exhibit if she comes to visit.
I mean, I think that's really amazing. You brought some things to share with us. I'd love to kind of get a little sneak peek.
These are small, so I could do show and tell. And I'm just going to put some gloves on. So this artist, her name is...
Look at her. So tell me about gloves first. Let me just ask.
So your hands always have oil on them, right? Just even if you just wash them, they'll have some oils on them. So when we handle art, we often will wear cotton gloves because it just stops the sort of natural degradation.
This is cool. I'm an art curator, I can tell. This is a lesson in and of itself.
Be very careful with your photographs. I'm always harping on that when I see people putting their fingers on their old photographs, that the oil from your finger, that in 10 years will be a fingerprint on the picture. So you should always handle things by the edges if you don't have gloves.
I didn't know that. Where do you get cotton gloves? You can just buy them?
Yeah, you can look online. I mean, you can probably buy them on Amazon even, or you can buy them from archival places. Okay, so this artist, I know, these are very beautiful. So I have 15 of these in this show. This artist, Mara Lefebvre, is from upstate New York, which is where I'm originally from, and that's how I know her. And she does many different types of art. She's a collage artist, and she does all sorts of sculptural forms. But this series were based on corals. She calls them bijoux, which I think is so perfect, you know, French for jewelry.
Oh my gosh, we've got about 30 seconds. So
let me get this guy out. This one is one of my absolute favorites.
And look at this.
So she hand beads, these are pins and beads all through here. They take so long to make. There are thousands of pins and beads. She upcycles jewelry that she gets from friends who are getting rid of like old costume jewelry. And she makes these beautiful little corals.
Oh my God.
So
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You match. You look fabulous.
Oh, great. So this is just one artist. There are 7 coming and some pretty big names in contemporary art.
It's going to be phenomenal. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Stay with us. There's more to come here in Carolina Women.